I just want to say, as a private citizen of the United States, um, this is what scares me. And I do feel as though that people need to get ready because this is what's going to happen. This is where we're going to. Listen to Tucker and his guests, and it is 100% accurate. This is no joke.
Their political opponents in this country, American citizens, are Nazis is pushing us toward violence, obviously. We asked MSNBC today if they supported all of this, and why are they allowing this on their air? They didn't respond to us. Dan Bongino is a former NYPD officer and Secret Service agent, and he joins us tonight. Look, Dan, the left is always conflating words with violence and saying, you said something that makes me feel unsafe, and I hate that. And I think people ought to be able to say exactly what they think. But when you start saying that people who disagree with you aren't just wrong or stupid or even immoral, but they're Nazis, what are you really saying?
Well, Tucker, I'd like to attribute Donnie Deutsch's comments to average, run-of-the-mill stupidity, but it's not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish it were. This is a tactic by the left. Here's how this works, Tucker. It's an effort to dehumanize people. In other words,
Yes.
you know, you have on your show, I just watched, you have liberals all the time. I'm sure I've met you personally. You don't think they're Nazis. You think they just have really bad ideas. We think liberals
exactly
are people with bad ideas. Yeah. Liberals, Tucker, think we are bad people with ideas. There's a difference, and there's a tactical difference. The tactical difference is this. When you lose on the facts and you lose on the data and you can't win a rhetorical argument using reason, what you do is you shut the argument down in advance by getting people to believe that the person you're arguing against is something less than human. He's not worthy of an opinion. He's to be dehumanized. He is a bad person with an idea, not a person with a bad idea. They do this on purpose, Tucker. This is not a mistake what they're doing. I wish it were.
Well, you know what? People who are not people don't have rights. So the DHS secretary was informed that she does not have a right to go out in public, a right to have dinner in a restaurant in downtown D.C. without being threatened. Now she doesn't have a right to sit at home with her family. Her home was surrounded by screaming protesters. Where are the adults on the left who are willing to get out there and say, you know what, this is too far. You've crossed a line here. You're moving toward violence, which is exactly what they're doing. Where are the adults in the Democratic Party to say that?
Tucker, they're gone. There are other big R God-given rights that you don't have as a conservative either. You can't assemble on a college campus without being attacked in many places. You don't have the right to privacy anymore, which, by the way, wasn't even in the Constitution. The left invented it, then uninvented it in Spygate. You don't have the right to defend yourself with the left anymore. Tucker, here's what worries me about this, though. There's an emergency brake on conservatives and libertarians. And that emergency brake, not all, listen, I get it. Every political party has people who make mistakes. But the lodestar of conservative ideology is big R God-given rights. And that puts an emergency brake on your behavior. Proactive violence is never acceptable because you respond to faith in God first. I'm not collectively identifying all Democrats here, but on the radical left, when you are a secular attacking faith is the enemy person, there is no emergency brake on your behavior because your God is the state. There is no higher set of objective values. The ends always justifies the means. Everything is subjective. This is what terrifies me about this new, well, it's not new, unfortunately, but this growing stream of radical far leftists. I tell people all the time, be wary. These people aren't kidding in some of their calls for violence. They're not joking.
That's exactly right. What you just said is the essence of it. When you think you're God, there's no limit on what you can do. And you're exactly right. Dan Bongino, that was wise. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.